Okay, so what is microblading?
Microblading is the process of creating tiny hair-like strokes with the use of a tattoo pigment and micro precision needles. The tattoo pigment that I use is a hypoallergenic pigment, and I will choose a blade type depending on the thickness of your natural eyebrows. And when you're done, you'll have beautiful, natural looking eyebrows.
Perfect. I can't do this the whole time. It will be too wobbly.
Sorry.
So, no, that's okay. Okay. And how long does it last?
So microblading typically lasts anywhere from 16 to 24 months. It's dependent on a few things. So your skin's own rejuvenation process is a big factor. Each of us, our skin rejuvenates after 28 days and your layer of skin will slough off. So that's a major factor in how long the microblading will last. And another major factor is how often you get any treatments done on your face, like spa treatments, exfoliating treatments. If you use any products with retinol A, that can contribute to the longevity of how long your eyebrows will last. Now, in terms of the actual microblading procedure, it typically takes around 2.5 hours from start to finish to complete.
And what is the process and how something?
So the process of microblading, as a technician, your technician should have you come in, sit down with you and go through a consent form, making sure you understand all the pros and cons to getting the microblading procedure. Once you've signed your consent, then your technician will take a look at your eyebrows, see how much hair you actually have naturally. This would be a time to disclose if you've had any previous surgeries, any trauma in or around the eyebrow area. Another major point that I would want my client to tell me is if they have had a past or presently if they've had cystic acne, because that can sometimes affect the area of which you're going to be microblading. And then after that, the technician will take a caliper tool and measure your eyebrows, where the head of the brow should start, where the arch of the brow should be, and then where the brow tail should end. After they're done that, they will sit down and put a numbing cream on you. I personally use a 5% lidocaine cream, and I also keep you comfortable throughout the procedure using a hypoallergenic numbing drop. So if you feel any discomfort throughout the procedure, you would just let your technician know and they can give you some more numbing. I like to say to my clients that it reminds me of having a sunburn and scratching a sunburn. That's typically the pain level that I find most clients find with it. So once the facial mapping is done and your lidocaine cream has set in and you're ready to go, then your technician and yourself will choose a color based on your skin tone and custom match it to your existing eyebrow color. And then after that, you will do the actual microblading procedure.
And what is the aftercare?
So the aftercare is pretty simple. You avoid water and soap, any creams, anything like that on your eyebrow area for at least 7 to 10 days while your eyebrows are healing. And the only thing that you should be using is grapeseed oil or coconut oil. And I suggest coconut oil because it has antibacterial properties. Because your skin has these tiny little slits made in them now, you want to make sure that no bacteria is getting in them. You want to make sure that they're clean and not infected. So this will help with that process. And the healing process, it kind of adds to the color a little bit. It helps richen the color, and the scabbing seems to be a lot less with the use of the coconut oil.
Wonderful. And I'll just add, could people contact you?
So the best way to contact me is probably through social media. So my Facebook account is under Ali Denany, and I also have an Instagram account that is browse_embroidery_by_Allie. And you can reach me by phone as well, which my phone number is 705-255-2267.
Perfect.